New developments in a shocking murder in DeKalb County. Police have just released new photos of the men wanted for shooting and killing a woman outside her own home. Police hope these pictures are the key to finding the people behind this horrific crime. Good evening, I'm Courtney Bryant.
And I'm Russ Spencer. Video shows one of the men opening fire on the victim just seconds after she pulled up in front of her house. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is tracking the story from the live desk tonight. What do you know, Tyler?
Yeah, Russ, good evening to you. DeKalb County Police just released the new images of the three suspects as the search intensifies for them. I want to show you those brand new images now. Take a good look at your screen. Investigators say these guys are wanted in connection with a burglary turned murder. It happened over the weekend on Citation Drive, which is not far from the I-20 and 285 junction. DeKalb police say the victim, identified as 36-year-old Anna Scott, may have seen the three suspects on her doorbell camera trying to break into her home, and then she confronted them. Video released yesterday shows the moment she pulled up on them with her Jeep and one of the suspects shooting her while still in her vehicle. Police found her Jeep with multiple bullet holes in it. You can see all of it play out in real time on her doorbell camera. Medics rushed Scott to the hospital where she died. A man who lives nearby says while he didn't see what happened, he heard it.
It was gunshots, clearly. Rapid gunshots. Like that. And screeching in the car.
I want to give you one more look at those suspects. Some of these images are crystal clear, like the one on the right, so someone likely can recognize them. So far, police say no one has been arrested. If you can help, you can send an anonymous tip through the free Tip 411 app or text DKPD to 847-411, followed by the anonymous tip. At the live desk, Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Well, let's hope they're arrested soon. Tyler, thanks. In Dalton, the parents of a 22-month-old boy face charges for his death. Police charged 26-year-old Kirsten Schmidt and 30-year-old Anthony Padigo with second-degree murder and cruelty to children. Their son Grayson Padigo died on June 5th. Dalton police say he was left unattended for 30 to 40 minutes and buckled into a car seat inside their home. Officers say his injuries appear to be consistent with having the seatbelt and buckle around his neck.
In Clayton County, police have arrested 3 people for the murder of a 16-year-old boy. Akina Ogochukwu, Jakaris Mann, and Tarius Sutton are all charged with felony murder for the death of Zion Barrett. Officers found Barrett shot to death on September 6 near Paladin Drive and Starling Trail in Hampton.
Jurors heard testimony about how 8-year-old Secoriea Turner was shot and killed when the Fulton County medical examiner took the stand today in the trial of Julian Conley.
Fulton County prosecutors accused Conley of shooting the little girl as she and her family members were near the scene of citywide protests over police shootings. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart joins us live from downtown Atlanta at the Fulton County Courthouse with the latest on today's testimony. Kevin?
Guys, this is the 6th day of testimony. As you noted, this is an expansive case, and the prosecution continues to meticulously build that case.
We found an ID for Mr. Conley.
Cobb County police officers testified Julian Conley had the bag, and it was full.
Handguns, magazines, ammunition, I think 2 masks.
This was discovered in March 2020, before the murder of Secoriea Turner. The testimony came as prosecutors tried to cover a lot of ground Tuesday by also trying to build gang charges on Conley. Cobb County police officers told jurors they stopped a group of men near the Battery after a woman spotted an erratic driver on the road throwing powder out of their vehicle onto hers.
He gave me a look like I did it.
Okay. Secorea's back showing this large gunshot wound.
The Fulton County Chief Medical Examiner has also taken the stand.
Given the fact that the gunshot wounds are on the left side of the car and none were on the right, as a person of science, then I can assume that the bullet that entered Secorea's body entered from the left side of the car.
That testimony took place during cross-examination. The direction of the shots has been an argument for the defense. And take a look. This is the SUV, hit 8 times by bullets on the passenger side and back on the left. Jurors got a look at this while the ME explained how and where little Secoriea was shot and killed.
The projectile moved from her back towards her front, from her right towards her left, and upward.
Testimony has wrapped for the day and will resume tomorrow morning. Going live downtown Atlanta, Kevin Stewart, Fox 5 News.
Kevin, thanks. Dramatic moments in another courtroom today after a jury found Ryan Routh guilty of trying to assassinate President Donald Trump.
After the verdict was read, Routh apparently tried to stab himself in the neck with a pen before being restrained by U.S. Marshals. Routh was found guilty of all 5 federal charges he faced for trying to kill the then candidate at his Florida golf course last year. Prosecutors argued that Routh plotted the attack for weeks and camped out near the course with a military-grade rifle. Routh represented himself during the trial, which may be an issue on appeal because he certainly should not have. He called just 3 witnesses and wrapped up his defense in less than a day. He spent the majority of his closing arguments trying to prove there was no intent to kill because a gun was never fired.
I do think we're going to see appeals here in terms of Mr. Routh's ability to represent himself, although he made that choice.
The judge will sentence Routh in December. He faces life in prison. On top of the federal charges, Routh also faces state charges of terrorism and attempted murder.
A fight at a mall in Augusta escalated into a shooting. Now 1 person is dead. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office says 2 people got into a fist fight this afternoon. Then 1 person pulled out a gun and shot the other one. 2 people are in custody, but deputies are still looking for 2 other persons of interest. After the shooting, the mall was closed and people were evacuated.
The Carroll County Sheriff's Office is asking for help finding a man who's been missing for more than 3 years. Take a good look at Christopher Evan Tarr. He disappeared in June of 2022. Tarr was last seen walking near Venable Road in Temple. He's 6 feet tall, weighs about 175 pounds, has a tattoo of the name Lacey on his right wrist and Tarr on his right arm. In a post on Facebook, the Carroll County Sheriff's Office said his family is desperately seeking information and they deserve answers.
New at 6, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office arrested a woman wanted for a series of Metro Atlanta mailroom burglaries. We first told you about Amanda Noble last week. Police say she's connected to several mail thefts, including an August burglary at a Brookhaven apartment complex where nearly 100 packages were stolen. She was arrested after deputies say she and a man crashed while trying to flee a traffic stop.
Also new at 6, the Georgia Department of Public Health has confirmed 3 new measles cases in our state. These new cases are people who were in close contact with someone who was confirmed to have the illness earlier this month. It is, of course, incredibly contagious. 2 of the individuals are unvaccinated. The third has an unknown vaccination status. So far this year, Georgia has 10 confirmed cases of measles. There were only 6 cases in all of last year. 2 bizarre thefts to tell you about tonight. In DeKalb County, police have arrested this man for allegedly stealing more than 90 manhole covers on at least 5 different occasions. Police arrested Kalen Watley during a traffic stop in DeKalb County. He's charged with 8 counts of theft of government property. Authorities in Rockdale and Gwinnett counties are also investigating him.
And in South Fulton, police are looking for some pizza thieves. Officers say shortly before 9:30 last night, the thieves went into the Domino's Pizza on Fairburn Road and stole 9 boxes of pizza. Take a good look at these pictures. If you recognize them, call South Fulton Police.